Well, we made it to, I forgot, Kalanggaman Island. It's a lot more touristy than Sambawan that we went to the other day, but it's still absolutely stunning. Took about an hour to get here on the boat, but it was a lot smoother than last time, and it was a much bigger boat, so I felt a lot safer. Best mango ever. The nice thing about this specific island that we're on is that there's a sandbar, quite a big sandbar as well. Just waiting for the tide to go out and then we'll be able to go onto it. But I think that's what the main attraction is to this island. And I can see why, if I'm honest. Let me just turn you around. So the sandbar is right around here. You can't go on it at the moment anyway because the tide's in. Just going out. So once it's out, the drone will be going up and we'll be getting a good shot of it because it looks incredible. So last night was very interesting. We had an earthquake. It was only a very minor one, but it was the first earthquake that I'd ever properly experienced. Obviously we've had them in the UK, but they're only tiny, aren't they, when you're there. I thought it was live shaking the bed, but it wasn't. It turns out that it was an earthquake. Quite surreal, to be honest. Not being able to control the ground that you stood on, but yeah, it was an experience. We've got just under a week left now before we come back to the UK, so I've already been here 2 weeks. I'm not going to lie, I really don't want to go back. I miss my cats, but yeah, I miss family. Other than that, if I could, I'd be staying out here. Life is so much easier out here. Everyone here, not a care in the world. Take every day as it comes, and they've just got a lot of time for each other. And they, don't get me wrong, they work hard here. They work very hard, but they play even harder. It's just a completely different way of life. We're actually camping whilst we're on this island. I'll show you around my tent. It's not much, only costs 300 pesos, which is about £2, but it'll be a nice experience. Pretty much. So that was the sandbar. It was incredible being out there. Surreal experience, to be honest. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the footage. I enjoyed being there. I'm off snorkeling now. I'm just about to change where I'm snorkeling. Well, I've just seen a stingray, which was very good. I've had to swap from the big mask to some goggles because my beard stops me from being able to see, which isn't good. Bit annoyed because some of the lads saw a turtle. Unfortunately I didn't, but I think a stingray makes up for it, don't it? But let's go see what we can find in this water. What's the sand? Sorry. What the hell? It must be the tide's coming in. So this is camp for the night. 2 of us in here. It's going to be very, very, very tight. That's better. Can't see much of the view, but it's out to sea. We've had some bad thunderstorms, so we'll see how tonight goes. Got that. Morning. Woken up today after one of the worst night sleeps I've ever had. The tent was not fit for 2 people. It was so hot. I ended up getting out of the tent and going and sleeping on a bench on the beach, which was an experience in itself. It was just far too hot there, but it was nice to wake up to a beautiful island, so I can't really moan too much, can I? A lot happened yesterday. Obviously I went snorkeling, saw the snorkeling, saw the stingray, and then something magical happened and I found the turtle, and that's a bucket list item. It was just magical. It was incredible. Words can't describe what it's like to swim with one of them. I got some good footage of it as well, so you'll have seen that earlier, but I'm still in awe. So happy that I managed to find it. One thing that's really, really strange about this island is you're not allowed to use soap. When you come, they give you a big talk saying what you can and can't do, and one of the things that you can't do is use any soap on the island. I imagine that's for conservation of the area. I just need to move, there's a boat coming in. Conservation of the area, which I understand, but you need to wash, don't you? So yeah, it was interesting just washing with water, especially when you're covered in salt water, but oh well, it's all part of the experience, isn't it? Yeah, unfortunately the time in Philippines is slowly coming to an end. We go back to Cebu in 6 days, so 6 days left in Bilaran. I think we've got one more island that we're going to. We're only going there for a day though, just a day trip, no camping, but it still should be fun. And then I think we've got a few waterfalls to go to. But yeah, it's winding down time. It's definitely been a once in a lifetime holiday. I doubt we'll ever come back here, just because it's such a long way and getting the time off work is very difficult. If you're wondering what that noise is, it's a boat in the background. They use car engines for the boats, so they sound a lot like a car. It's strange to hear and it's strange to be on when the boat's got a steering wheel like you do in a car. I think they use the same gears as well, so literally take the engine, take the steering wheel and even take the gears out and just dump it in a boat. But it works, don't it? So who am I to judge? I would highly recommend to anyone thinking about coming to the Philippines to just bite the bullet and do it. Yes, it's a long way to go from the UK. Yes, it can be hot. Yes, it can be humid, but it's worth every minute. I mean, this place is just paradise. Every single place I've been to has been insane. Nothing more to say about the place, really. Just get yourself over here. The only issue is it's very hard to come over here as a tourist unless you know, either if you can speak the local language, there's about 6 different languages in the Philippines, or if you know a Filipino, which luckily I do, which has allowed me to come here and go to all the places that are a bit more remote, to say the least. Going back to that waterfall, not many people have seen that because It's so hard to get to. It's not a touristy place, so unless you know someone, you're not going to be able to see it. One thing about this island though is there's ants everywhere, literally everywhere. Where our little pagoda kind of thing is there's about 4 ants nests under it, and they've been crawling all over me. So I slept there last night, and I've been bit everywhere. That's better. So yeah, the boat's coming to pick us up at about, I think, 11. So we've got about 2 hours, pack the tents up, get all the rubbish, get that ready to take with us, and then it's an hour, about 45 minutes to an hour back. Hopefully the sea stays quite smooth, otherwise I'm not going to like it. I'm not a big fan of travelling by sea, but it's the only way to get to places like this, isn't it? And then I think the plan for the day is go back to the land, have a nap because I slept awfully last night. Might go down to the beach, fly my drone a little bit more. I got some cracking footage of the turtles today with my drone, which you'll see in this video. You've probably already seen it, but oh wow, that drone was one of the best purchases I've ever made. It just opens up a whole another world from the sky, and everything looks better higher up, don't it? It was camp last night. They've just sorting the tent out. As you can see, it's really not very big, and my one that I go wild camping with is more spacious than this. So it was an interesting night. That's the camp all packed up, leaving no trace, just like in the UK. We're just waiting for the boat now. I think we've got about half an hour until the boat gets here, and then back off to Kalanggaman Island. That's a bit low. There we are. Yeah, this sea is still quite calm, touch wood. So hopefully it's going to be a nice calm boat journey back to the mainland, and then 2-hour van or minibus ride back, which isn't fun, but at least they've got aircon. Well, we made it back. The boat ride weren't too bad, other than the fact that we had to bring all of our rubbish with us, so it stank. 2-hour journey back now. We've got a rainstorm. I don't think it'll pick up on camera, but it's chucking it down.